So we upgraded everything, and that builder up there finally hasn't any other suggestions other than the town hall. Maybe even collected enough gems for the third builder hut. Raided countless cities, maybe already reached Bronze League, and ready to upgrade your town hall now. And a lot awaits you. More defenses, new defenses, better defenses, the laboratory, more troops, stronger troops, the clan castle, clan wars. So much to look forward to. And you can finally also remove those big trees and stones. So, let's do it.
Wait, what?
Just kidding, of course. After the town hall upgrade, first things first, and that's with every town hall upgrade ever in this game, you again look for a base layout. And since there are people that take their time to come up with good bases and share them on the internet, just hop on there and search for a base layout that fits your needs, just like last time. Of course you will have void spaces at the beginning, because you can't just build every building right at the start. You have to farm in between and build the base from there. So don't worry, it's completely normal that you have void spaces. An alternative approach would be that you leave the old base like it is, start build the new buildings around the existing base, and alter the layout when you have all buildings placed. I personally prefer to just go for the layout first and place the buildings afterwards, so I have void spaces in the beginning, but you know, I like it clean, so yeah. But it's down to personal preference, do whatever you feel comfortable. But whatever way you pick, make sure that you build a troop camp right at the start, because having 20 troops more makes your army so much stronger and it makes farming way easier. Following that, upgrading everything that it has the same level as the rest of your base. And that's the procedure I recommend doing for every town hall upgrade. And when everything looks the same again, it's time to work for town hall upgrade level 4. So upgrading everything to max level again, like you did with the town hall before. And that's basically the never-ending cycle in Clash of Clans. Remember how you hated enemy mortars when they just completely destroyed your archers, barbarian or goblins? Now you yourself got one. The mortar deals area damage, but don't get confused by the low number on the damage per second. That's just because the mortar doesn't shoot that frequently. So since it only shoots once every 5 seconds, that means that those 4 DPS actually translate to 20 damage per shot, which means it's highly effective against squishy grouped up troops, like archers or goblins. It has a high range but can't shoot targets that are too close. That's the inner circle. Therefore I recommend placing it somewhere in the middle and use buildings with a lot of hit points like storages to act as a damage sponge to get the enemy troops grouped together. And that's basically all for the mortar. It will get more interesting with the upcoming wizard tower though. Then we have the laboratory. It allows you to upgrade your troops and spells, so for your current state that's just troops.
What do you mean by upgrade?
That's an excellent question, Timmy. When you upgrade a kind of troop, they get more hit points, damage per second, and maybe most important, they can get a visual upgrade. And usually look way cooler than before. Sadly this doesn't happen on every level though. Upgrading troops doesn't take up builder, and all troops get upgraded the second the upgrade has finished. So even the ones you already have waiting in your camp.
What's the disadvantage then, or should I just upgrade everything?
Thanks again, Timmy. Yes, there are some drawbacks. First, upgraded troops cost more to train, but since you also upgrade your collectors and you also get a lot more loot from raiding other bases, it shouldn't be a problem. The other lies within the way the clan war matchmaking works. Every defensive building on a certain level gets a war score, and that's the same for troops. That's so that you hopefully get matched against a player that has pretty much the same strength in defense and troops as you. So when you upgrade a troop that you don't use, you get stronger opponents but have no benefit. But, and that's a big but, they changed it to a level that it isn't really that noticeable anymore. A while ago, there were many bases with Town Hall level 8 and just one cannon, but maxed out troops. And they got matched against Town Hall 4s and someone in that range and completely destroyed them, of course. But the devs recognized the problem and fixed it by forcing you to upgrade certain buildings before you can even upgrade to the next Town Hall. So there's really no reason now to not upgrade just all troops available, but if you want to have the edge in the clan war, start with the ones you need in the war and wait with the rest until the end. And we have a new member, and that's the Wallbreaker. He's a happy little fella that just wants to bring his bomb to the next wall and make a big entrance for your army. You should almost all the time have some with you. That is, if you have an army that actually needs to go behind a wall, but you don't have balloons yet, so yeah, you're included. The amount of breakers you need depends on their level, the level on the wall they have to break, of course. The rest stays more or less the same as in the last video. You now have way more troop space available, so just make the army you already have, but make it much bigger. And add some more breakers. So now you might be asking, yeah, but what about the clan castle? And we will be discussing this topic in another video. Simply because it's a very big topic and I would like to take the time to really go through all of it, so that it doesn't lead to confusion. For now, you can of course join a clan and explore a bit what a clan is all about. And in the next video we will go into detail.